What up, though? So, at my favorite spot again, we are going to be doing a review and a first flight of the Mini V-Copter by 00 Robotics, the Canary Yellow edition. And first off, I want to say I have already unboxed this. I got the Fly More combo. And you know, if you got the Canary Yellow edition, I didn't get this from Best Buy. As we all know, Best Buy is selling this, I think, upwards to over $400. Excuse the cars driving by. I am on the side of the road here at one of my favorite flying spots in Southern California. But we by the Pacific Coast as well. That's why the sun is beaming on my face right now. But we know that Best Buy sells the black version. I didn't see the yellow version being advertised, but the black version for over $400. I got the Fly More combo that comes with the drone itself. I chose to get the Canary Yellow option. Comes with 3 batteries. I got one already in the drone, and then a 2 battery stack, unlike DJI, which has a 3 stack. The controller with no screen. And it came with some extra propellers. V-Copter Falcon Mini, excuse me. And what else I got in here? The cables and things of that nature. And I actually need to pull this cable out. It comes with the lightning cable, a charging cable that goes from USB to USB-C. And then it gives you, for, you know, if you got a phone with the lightning connector, or USB-C to USB-C. So let me pull that out right now. And when I first unboxed this, let me take off tracking right quick. When I first, oh, excuse me, I'll put it back on. When I first picked up or unboxed this drone, this piece right here on this side, I don't know if it's gonna come across in the video, but this piece right here, the black piece I'm pointing at was slightly detached when I originally unboxed it. And it took me a little bit to try to seat it that it was flush the way you see it right now, because the material on this drone is very plasticky. It doesn't feel like it's real premium quality, I should say. And it felt very flimsy. And I felt if I put a little bit too much pressure on it, that I would actually end up breaking it. So I kind of just took my time, check my battery. I kind of just took my time and maneuvered it back in there and got it properly, and I was seated properly. But I thought that was kind of weird that I had to do that in the first place. Also, too, what I just noticed literally right now, I put an SD card in here. And the SD card, I don't know if you can see it, it's kind of sticking out. It is not completely flushed in the drone. It's literally sticking out, which that's something that I didn't see at first, and I do not like that at all. Why isn't it completely flushed with the drone? Let me just make sure. Yeah. So I might have to format that. I don't really mind controllers without a screen, because sometimes I like to use my iPad mini, which has a much bigger screen than the screen that actually comes with the controllers themselves. Let me make sure I put the right, okay, here we go. Make sure I use the right port for my phone. So yes, you do have to plug in your phone. I wish that, I don't know, I really don't care for this attachment for your phone. I wish that I could put a different, I wish it was kind of like the DJI drones, where I could actually add an attachment to it and be able to put my tablet on it and use that as a screen. So even though it looks cool, for me, a person who likes to use a tablet when a controller doesn't come with a screen, I prefer to use a tablet to be honest. That's just me. So let me, ooh, snap. Which one goes down? Okay, that one, it goes down that way. We put that on there. Jeez, do I need to take this? You know what? This is another thing, what I hate doing. I hate having to, if it doesn't fit with the case, having to take the case off to make sure that it's flush. Yeah, that's better. That's something I don't like. I don't like having a naked phone out here in these streets. Okay. And how you turn on the controller is you got to press and hold. Same way that what you turn on with the drone. You have to press and hold. Not the double click that we used to with DJI drones. Let me do a quick screen record here. All right, so it says, hold on, let me microphone on. Let me just turn the microphone on. All right. So it's giving us a notification on the screen, RC USB connected, long press, aircraft power to pair, okay? So let's go ahead and get this set up. So before I do that, I do like the look of the drone. The clear propellers looks kind of cool. Also, what I like is this gimbal cover. I like the way that looks. I like the fact that all you gotta do is just slide it out or line it back up and slide it back in. That I do like. That is something that I wish would be incorporated from DJI, and that is a pretty cool look. So, all right, we did a long press on the drone. It is on. And it is paired. New aircraft version available, update now. So the file system format of the TF card is not supported. It needs to be reformatted. After reformatting, all data in the card will be lost. Are you sure? Yes, because it's a brand new SD card anyways. Firmware failed. Okay, formatting success, ready to use. Let's do activation. Activation successful. Instead of starting flight, let's go here to firmware update. Okay, let's update now. Let's try to update this again. And it won't even let me update it. Okay. Let's see if we can start flight. Then it says device malfunction. Compass data error. Please restart the device. Compass interface. Move away or recalibrate. Okay, so let's do a quick restart of the device, and I might even do a restart of the app itself. So let's do that. One thing I noticed already is that it's taking it a long time to recognize the drone. Let's see if we can update now. Okay, here we go. It's taking a very long time to recognize the drone. DJI has really spoiled us because of the quick connection, especially now with the Flip and the Mini 5 Pro, where you just pull the legs out and it automatically starts up the drone. Firmware failed again. Lord have mercy. Let's try it again. It really has spoiled us, because now all you got to do is flip them legs out, start the controller up, and it's almost instantaneously, especially with that Mini 5 Pro. I've been seeing I'm on the Facebook group, and I've been seeing some reports that people have been having issues with updating the firmware. Also, people have been having issues with like the drone drifting and video quality. So this is me testing this all out, doing this from scratch. I was so tempted to do it at home off camera, but I wanted to do it on camera to see if what they were saying was actually true. And it seems to be the case that it is true. I'm using my iPhone 17 Max Pro, and firmware download failed once again. So it's the 10.0.1.15 firmware update, and it's not cooperating. Okay, so let's just start flight and see we're getting this device malfunction. Compass data error. Restart device. Compass interface. Move away or recalibrate. So let's go 74% battery life. So battery life is good. 20 satellites. Let's see if I can max distance, return to home altitude. I hope this is in feet. See, I'm gonna have to go. Let's go to sensor calibrate. Let's just go through all the calibrations. So place aircraft horizontally and keep stationary. Okay, let's calibrate. So it's calibrating. Calibration successful. Okay, let's go back. Let's go to sensor calibration, compass calibration. So rotate aircraft horizontally as shown. So I wanted to interject on this part because I have been trying to calibrate this drone, the compass calibration, on the ground for quite some time. Here in a moment, I'm going to move from the ground to the table to continue to try to calibrate the compass. And it's just not going well. It's not going for me. You see that yellow dot at the very top above the 360? That's supposed to turn green to let me know to start a different 360 rotation. And then that other dot is supposed to turn green, and then I'm supposed to get a successful calibration. Now you see it says ready for takeoff with the GPS, but clearly I have not calibrated the compass of this drone. And it's not working. So now it says calibration incomplete, exit. I say exit, then it says compass calibration, it was green. Then I go over to this calibration, and this is 100% my fault. I completely jacked this up. I was supposed to align both of the motors, and you can clearly see in the video, the little video of the drone on the left hand side, that I did not do that. However, it still gave me a successful calibration. Knowing that I didn't complete the calibration correctly, why would the drone say I successfully completed the calibration? I just don't understand that. But you're going to see in the rest of the video why that left motor did not fire because I didn't do this calibration correctly. All right, that was a pain. So seems like everything is good to go. Compass calibration is good. 71% battery life. That's neither here nor there. My SD card is good. 21 satellites. Seems like everything is good. So now let's go put this, let's get this bird up in the air. Oh, I don't like this cable the way it's like that. Ooh, I don't like that. So, ooh, I don't like that. I do not like that. I know. I do not like that. Ooh. All right, okay. I do not like this cable, but let's go. Wait, oh, you know what? That didn't work. So wait a minute, you don't start this off the same way you do? And I'm losing. Oh no, it's just the clouds getting in the way. Let's go to, matter of fact, let's start recording. Okay, why did you ask me this? Okay, let's go with don't allow. Let's go here. Okay. Does shoot in 4K 30 frames per second. I don't need night mode, portrait mode. I don't want those on. Keep those off. Okay. Weak signal, please fly with caution. Brother. Okay. Return to home altitude. Okay, where are we at? Now this is becoming so frustrating at this point. As you can see, the device was connected and all of a sudden it just disconnected out of nowhere. I didn't even notice this until I went to go pick up the drone and try to figure out what was going on. I end up having to detach the battery, put the battery back in to get it to come on again. And right now I'm just going through a conundrum of things trying to figure out, okay, what is going on? What am I not doing correctly? I had the satellites when it was connected. I had the 70% battery life. It's like I just can't understand for the life of me what is going on and what exactly am I doing wrong. So we're about to trying to finish this out, and it keeps giving me these prompts. And mind you, I haven't even done a proper compass calibration yet. So, man, this has just been an overall frustrating experience. Now, the whole purpose of them shipping out these new drones was because of the batteries. According to them, that was the whole purpose, that they told you to throw the aircraft out, throw the batteries out, and throw out the charging hub, but keep the controller. Let's see if we can update for what, the 5th time now? Let's see if we can do that now. Update now. Now we get a totally different screen now that came up. Okay, now it's working. Now the update is working. Jeez. That is an absolute pain. It's amazing how you get used to a certain company producing a certain type of product, and then you want to try other companies and you get a totally different experience that's not in a good way.
And they're creating the standard. DJI.
Yeah, DJI created the standard. Okay, now we got a successful update. Says we got some other update. And I get a totally different screen on. So I had to update to the 10.0.15. Now it's telling me to update to the 1.11.33. And it has the same, doesn't really tell me what am I updating. It just says ensure the battery is greater than 20%. Do not power off during update. And this is the same battery. I didn't swap the batteries. I put the other battery in to make sure that it was good. Then I put the same battery that we just had in there. I put that same battery back into the drone. Well, it's just the clouds really covering, it's just the clouds covering it. It's not even going down. It's in the same exact spot. Okay, so acknowledge. So now we gotta, now the craft is restarting, aircraft is restarting because we just updated it. Okay. Okay, I'm waiting for the device to get connected and I'm getting a red signal. We go back to the house. Lord have mercy. Okay, so now it's connected. But now my battery is significantly low. Let me see. Let me start flight. Where we at? 66%. You know what? Oh, now we got device malfunction notification again. Compass data error. Compass interface error. Do I have to do all of these? Then I'm still on the metric system and I do not know how to change that. Wow, it doesn't tell me how to. I'm gonna have to look this up because this makes no sense why. My goodness. Baron, doing a quick conversion for me. Okay. So basically what I did there, I was still getting those device malfunction, do this, do that. So basically I just went through the whole calibration process again. And now finally I'm getting the ready for takeoff. So let's go. Okay, whatever. Maybe I'll look it up later on. So is it the same way? Okay. I know you guys can hear and see my frustration, and shoot, looking at this, I'm getting frustrated all over again because I'm trying to still figure out at this moment what is going on. I'm getting all the green, good to go prompts, and not realizing that that servo mid-position calibration that I botched earlier in the video is the reason why that left motor is looking like a broken chicken wing and I'm not able to take off because I didn't do that calibration correctly. But what's so frustrating about this is that the system knows I didn't do that calibration correctly. That's why I'm getting the broken chicken wing. So why didn't you ding me? Why didn't you give me a no-go to be able to proceed so I can pay attention and be like, hey, I'm not doing something right here? Because by theory, if I got greens all across the board, then I should be good to go. But yet that's not the situation here. I am not good to go. And I'm ending up having to shut down the app, shut the drone down, shut the controller down, close the app out, uninstall, reinstall. It's just a whole bunch of mess that I'm having to deal with because granted, this is 100 this portion of the video is 100% my fault because I didn't read those prompts correctly. But I think if I'm not mistaken, when I got ready to redo the calibration in that servo mid mode, I did have the motors aligned, but I could be wrong. I might be misremembering. But it's just so frustrating to look back at this video as I do this voiceover and not knowing what's going on, but getting all the correct prompts to proceed like I did everything correctly, which I clearly didn't, which I 100% take responsibility for not paying attention to the prompts and everything and not reading everything thoroughly. It just feels like I just feel like a noob. I've been doing this almost for 3 years now, and this drone has completely made me feel like I'm starting all over again. So I can't even imagine somebody who has never flown before picks this drone up for the first time. I mean, because the price is right for the Fly More combo. They picked this drone up for the first time, and it's just like, man, what am I doing here? This is not even working for me. And it was just like, it was maddening. And for them not to give me, hey, a red no-go, you didn't do this calibration correctly, and pretty much gaslight me and making me think that I did everything correctly, is absolutely frustrating. And mind you, I still at this point haven't done a proper compass calibration. Every time I go to do that compass calibration, it doesn't give me all the prompts. It doesn't take me through all the steps. It doesn't take me through all the 360 turns. So I haven't done a proper compass calibration. So why is that green? I shouldn't be able to take off. I should be dinged for that as well. But oh man, I'm gonna wrap this video up because this is getting way too long for this review. It's just absolutely ridiculous. 00 Robotics, y'all need to do better. Then to come out here, try to fly it, and I'm getting multiple errors. You held this product back because you said that the batteries wasn't sufficient, the drone wasn't sufficient. Now, I don't know how many people are having this issue, but with the motor not firing, everything else on the screen is looking good, ready for takeoff. I have the proper satellites, and nothing is working. Let me try one more time. I can't even find where to change it from the metric system to the Imperial. I can't even find that. Yeah. So I'm gonna go on the Facebook group and see if I can see what's up with this. But 00 Robotics, this is unacceptable. You guys held a product back for so long. Heck, I should have just went and bought it from Best Buy. Maybe I wouldn't have got the canary yellow, but I probably would have a working piece of equipment. So downtown in those comments is the way to my love, and while you down there, freak that like button and let's have a conversation. This was a complete failure right here. As you can see, the left motor, you see how it's looking versus the right motor, how it's supposed to look. I don't know what's stopping this from functioning properly. I thought maybe because I didn't have both up, both down. So you saw when I tried to test it out that way, it's just supposed to move automatically. So something's going on here. First time firing it out the gate, updating it, absolute disaster. Absolute disaster. I don't know if this will be the last time I will purchase a 00 Robotics product. Maybe, maybe not, but I know this is the last time I will be part of any Kickstarter or Indiegogo. This was on Indiegogo, but this would definitely be the last time I support a drone company through Indiegogo. This was an absolute failure. And you can, and this dang on SD card sticking out like this is really irritating the life out of me. It's really irritating me. Why isn't that flush with the rest of the drone? And most importantly, why isn't the dang on drone just working? Why can't I go into the settings and change it from the metric system to the Imperial system? Why can't I do takeoff from the screen? It's a lot of whys. Why the settings is so limited. Like, just horrible. This is not good at all. And I will be reaching out to them through the Facebook group because this is just unacceptable. You pay for a product, you expect to be I expect it to be able to at least take off and see how it look. Like I said, the only thing I do like is the gimbal cover. Everything else, questionable. Questionable. All right, well, that is the end of this test. And I really would like to know if you bought this product, are you having similar issues that I just had with the constant calibration issues, the constant device malfunction, the constant cutting off, you trying to cut it back on. I don't know if that's a battery issue or the drone issue, because as you saw, it just cut off on me. And then when I tried to press and hold the button, it wouldn't come back on until I unseated the battery and put the battery back in. If these are the issues that was plaguing the system before, then what's up? And if they weren't, and these are some new issues, what's up? So yeah, absolute failure. And if they can't get this fixed, I want my money back. Shoot, this is ridiculous. Ain't no way I should pay this much money for a drone. You do this whole campaign on Kickstarter, which I don't even think you really need to do because you have successful products, for it to not work like its intended purpose. And I understand that stuff happens and stuff needs to be corrected. And I applaud the correction, but I don't applaud getting a product brand new out of the box, come to fly it, come to test it out for the first time, and I'm already having motor issues. Ridiculous. And I just don't understand why, if the issues was plagued in the beginning by these things, by the battery and everything, why are we still dealing with issues even now? So the sun want to come back out. So yeah, so we're done. We're done with this test, and I'm gonna try to reach out and see if I can either get a replacement or they can tell me something that will lead me to a fix. Don't forget your keys, your wallet, and your phone on your way out.